Welcome to the basics of how to prepare for and implement a network upgrade. When their network starts to fail, most small businesses look for help to redesign the network to meet new demands. An ISP or managed service provider, also called an MSP, may be called in to provide advice and to install and maintain the network upgrade. There are 5 phases to a network upgrade: requirements gathering, selection and design, implementation, operations, and finally the last phase, review and evaluation. Before a network upgrade can be properly designed, an on-site technician is dispatched to perform a site survey to document the existing network structure. It is also necessary to investigate and document the physical layout of the premises to determine where new equipment can be installed. A site survey provides the network designer important information and creates a proper starting point for the project. It shows what is already on site and gives a good indication as to what is needed. Important pieces of information that can be gathered during a site survey include the number of users and types of equipment, projected growth, current internet connectivity, application requirements, existing network infrastructure and physical layout, new services required, security and privacy considerations, reliability and uptime expectations, as well as budget constraints. Both the physical and logical topology of the network must be documented. A physical topology is the actual physical location of cables, computers, and other peripherals. A logical topology documents the path that data takes through the network and where network functions like routing occur. A technician gathers this information during the site survey to create the physical and logical topology map. After all of the information has been gathered from the customer through surveys, interviews, and the site visit, it is analyzed to determine the network requirements. This analysis is done by the design team at the ISP, which creates an analysis report. Based on the information from the analysis report, the selection and design phase takes place. During this phase, prototypes are created and tested. A prototype is a good indicator of how the new network will operate. Prototypes are created in network simulation software such as Packet Tracer. When the design is approved by the customer, implementation of the new network can begin. If the first 2 steps are done correctly, the implementation phase is more likely to go smoothly. If there are tasks that have been overlooked in the earlier phases, they must be corrected during implementation. Create an implementation schedule that allows time for unexpected events and keeps disruption for the customer to a minimum. Staying in constant communication with the customer during the installation is critical to the success of the project. Once the testing and installation is complete, the network is brought into service in what is called a production environment. Prior to this step, the network is considered to be in a testing or implementation phase. While it might seem that after the network is up and operational, the team of network engineers is done, but no. After the network is in operation, the design and implementation must be reviewed and evaluated. This evaluation ensures that future projects will benefit from the lessons learned on this project. Finally, if the ISP is also managing the network, the team must monitor the operation and record changes. Remember, it's important that the system is always fully documented and accountable. I hope this video helped you understand that each phase of a network upgrade requires people with a clear understanding of the current network and the skills to determine the best options for the network upgrade. Remember, businesses depend on managed service providers not only to keep their companies operational, but to help them grow their businesses. Network engineers play an important role in keeping businesses growing.